I think the only one that I really liked was this one. Because at least it had something funny going on with it. Okay, let's go for the Golden Order! And... oh look, the interdimensional cats! Oh, Be Kind Rewind! Oh, the sun and the moon! Oh, there's a ghost in it! It doesn't have a rating! The golden tape! It's the golden tape and we're back! Why are we back? The hourglass! I hope you can help me. Strange man. More like beautiful man, honestly. Are you the guy that keeps removing his shirt with the Jigglypuffs or something else? Hey, it's you! You're right on time! What? Listen, you're in danger. You're in danger. You need to come with me now. Wait, who are you? How did you know Chrono? How do you know Chronos? I don't have much time to explain. And you might not believe me. Either way. Oh, mama. But I'm gonna try either way. Catherine, my name is Lucio. What? My interdimensional son instead of daughter? And I'm your son. Wow! I'm so happy I know my cliches. What? I told you, you wouldn't believe me. Yo, mama. Yeah, but what you said is impossible. I only have a daughter. Yeah, and I'm her, from another dimension. Sorry, but this sounds impossible to me. I'm sorry, this is impossible for you? Come on, you're going to ask Chronos to take you back to the past. How much more impossible do parallel dimensions sound to you? How did you know I was going to talk to Chronos? Cat, Mom, I know everything about you. I know why you're here. How? How do you know this? I'm preparing to meet you for a long time. This is my ultimate attempt to save the macroverse. Sorry, I thought he said microwave. There's a huge threat that is swallowing whole timelines. And I need you. I need your help. Why? Why me? Because most of the timelines pass through this moment. You lose Lucy and you come to here to try and get her back. Doesn't matter how their respective universes start or end. All those versions of you are the same in this exact point in time. And that's why I need you now. Because after you talk to Chronos, the branching starts in the timelines. But what about Lucy and the Antichrist? The stakes have changed. They are nothing compared to the bigger picture. I know it hurts, I'm your son, but the threat that puts us in danger is far bigger than all of this. And after you help me, if we thrive, you can even get Lucy back. Sorry, Lucio, but I don't believe in you. I don't believe in my son! What do I need for you to believe me? Tell me something no one else knows. My maiden name, Catherine Blanche? But you don't like this name. Because of your father. Because of everything that happened. Because of everything that name implies. You're really my son. I told you. Okay, I'm coming with you. Alright, come on then. But wait, don't you think Chronos would be able to help us? No, Mom, he wouldn't. Are you gonna bust something? Where we're going, we don't need time. He's gonna shoot out the portal. Oh, just like Brick and Borty. Let's go. Ah! Oh, we're on an adventure. The literal chain time. Oh yeah, we extended the chain time to another time for no NA sunk cost fallacy. It's all about the sunk cost. Don't quit, Cat, you're almost done. Is this the developers telling me not to quit their game? Because of the sunk cost fallacy? I hope so. The rating has distressing sounds and gore. I love me some distressing sounds and gore. They go together like ham slices. Let's play. What is this place? Well, how can I explain it, Mom? It's where fates are stored, like pickles in a jar. A place free of constraints from time and space, belonging to all and no universes at the same time. It does sound... it looks a bit constrained to me with all those chains around. Well, those chains are fates. Pretty weird, huh? So, Lucio, what are we doing here? Oh, sorry, I need to find an artifact, a very powerful one. After that, I guess we're halfway done on seeing the Macroverse. And Lucy, right? Sure, Lucy too. What, you don't love my Guile outfit? Okay, if this is what it takes, what's the artifact look like? It's the only thing emanating cosmic red energy, you won't miss it. Radical. Developers? Developers, this is, impressive. This is a game with a dead zone? This game has dead zones. This is a game with mouse and keyboard controls that has a dead zone. No, he's not following me. My son left me. I have some feedback? Oh boy. Oh, this is... oh boy. Oh man. Holy shit. Here's the artifact. Thank you, Ancora. This must be it. An anchor? Couldn't be something a little easier to carry around? Well, let me get back to Lucio. I knew you would find the anchor of fates for me. What? Who are you? The Antichrist? No, he's much your enemy as he's mine. Really? So tell me who you are and maybe I won't try out this damn anchor on you. So eager to fight as ever. I've seen some universal constants, but you always manage to impress me. I'll answer who I am, but first I'll show you the truth you ought to know. Oh no, it's him again! I recognize his eyeballs from anywhere. Bermeus Boria. Welcome to the holy halls of God. You are God? I've used the title God on countless timelines, though this time I'll not deceive you any longer. I'm Themis. Themis! The corruption of Gaia. Themis, like that cat Kronos has? Yes, that disguise as a mere god of order is one of my proudest achievements. Wait, so you're spying on Kronos? If you're not with the Antichrist and you're not with Kronos, which side are you on? I'm on your side, Catherine. Oh, is that so? Then why don't you help me save Lucy? You seem pretty capable of helping me out. Already have. What? I will present you the truth. The timelines! What is this? What are you showing me? This is the end of your existence. You pressed this button and all instances of you disappeared. Not only in your current timeline, but in all timelines from all universes. Why did I do it? Was I tricked? No, you wanted to save your daughter as always. Lucy. Your desire to protect Lucy was a universal constant you never chose otherwise. Although the two of you were also fated to be apart. Your failures in protecting Lucy was also a universal constant. This is why you pressed this button. Your end could change fate and allow Lucy to live on a new universe. And did it work? Is Lucy alive on this other universe? Yes, I cannot deny the results. I just want Lucy to be happy. I don't care if it costs my life with her. I know, but still, you could not change your fate unless someone told it to you. What do you mean? Kronos and the Antichrist also desire to change their fate. The forces of order and chaos destined to fight throughout eternity and yet tired from all the battle. They believed the removal of a universal constant could change their own nature, and they attempted to end the on uncountable timelines. They always failed. The only time they succeeded on their endeavor was when they outright asked you to do it. Okay, they had their own selfish reasons, but in the end it was my choice, right? You protecting Lucy was a universal constant. Did you really have any other choice there? Order and chaos can keep fighting like petulant children, but they should never tamper with the forces of Gaia. Gaia? Gaia flows through humanity itself. It is the energy of life, the free will you all have. Those two have always meddled with human affairs, but they went too far this time. When you pressed the button, a universe was born on the future. But all corruption of Gaia, all interference on free will created a new being on the past. I must fix the transgressions of Kronos and the Antichrist. I will bring the justice to Gaia. And to fulfill my fate, I cannot let you sacrifice yourself for Lucy. I need you to choose not to press the button. And throw Lucy's future away? What is this? Yes, you and Lucy. You're Lucy together at last. But you said we're meant to be apart. It is true, or at least, it was true. I interfered with the timelines on multiple occasions as I desperately tried to fix the corruption. This caused different outcomes from the usual. Finally, there are timelines where you and your daughter stay together and happy. If you help me accomplish my fate, I can help you earn your greatest wish. I don't trust you. I understand, but there is only one solution. When you're ready, you must step on the end of this hall. I will tell you there what I need you to do. In the meantime, if you still doubt the truth, I gathered everything you need to know those displays. Thank you. Well, yeah, let's check out with this first game. This is the beginning of your end. It happened recently on your perception. The Antichrist wreaks havoc on your Earth. Your daughter Lucy is kidnapped. Lucy. And you ask Kronos to return the favor he owed you. I tried to alter the past to avoid this moment, but I might have sealed this place on the chains of fate. You stopped me from killing Kronos, and now you can bargain his help. You're that guy that tried to kill him? You always offer the same two choices to stop the Antichrist conjuration, Wyoming or Kyoto. The timeline then branches further into the future. So I can see everything? There's lore for everything? You arrived late at Kyoto, the conjuration had just begun and small demons protected the site. Though they were no match for your sword fighting skills, I never knew you were so capable. Hey, we had to survive the apocalypse, of course I'm capable. Lucy's got one hell of a mom. However, your real challenge was not a physically one. For the Antichrist offered you the choice to become his host. The fucking monster! After all he's done to my family, how dare he try to offer me anything? He dares because you accept on some timelines. I better eat my words back then. Okay. God, so many strings, huh? Literally strings attached. In this event, you become the vessel of the Antichrist. I can't believe it, why? You thought you could have Lucy again. He obviously tricked you. You both went to Paris to meet weaker demons and plan world domination, nothing out of the ordinary. But on your way to the meeting, you encountered Kronos, and you killed him. Oh no, he was probably trying to save me. No! He was willing to kill you to save that timeline. I don't believe you. He's my friend! The demons C.H.A.I.N.G.E.D and Elric offered the Antichrist choices to conquer the timeline. Manipulate the genesis of this universe or rebuild the world from the prehistory. All choices would lead to chaos. And they did. He arrived at the genesis of this universe. The All-Father just began his eternal slumber. Is this the Big Bang? No, you stupid broad, though you can consider it similar enough if it helps your brain grasp the reality. The Antichrist aimed to obtain Lucy, the center of everything. Lucy? The life unfolding celestial yoke, the greatest creation from the All-Father. It is to Gaia what a seed to a tree, the first phase of life itself. Oh, I see, I thought it had something to do with my Lucy. It has. Your daughter is a vessel of Gaia. What? You said this Gaia energy is inside every human, so everyone's a vessel, right? Gaia flows through humankind. This is true, however, a vessel of Gaia means something else. Lucy is the ultimate expression of free will. After all, she's the choice you always make. The universal constant of your choice to protect her keeps Gaia alive. You might understand now the desperation of my mission. I guess? Not really, you loser? Your body is infused with Lucy, and you turn into a cat girl for some reason as you approach its core. This form, it looks like you, the cat version of you, of course. I may reshape myself throughout the universe, though I'm fundamentally a being of Gaia. You managed to slay the Antichrist and his minions, you conquered their evil plan. The only action left was to guarantee the genesis of life itself. With guidance from Kronos, you forced your sword on a meteor and then dissolved into pure energy. I'm explaining what happened here because the developers didn't. The meteor struck Earth and Gaia germinated through the lands, the life blade becoming symbolic of your sacrifice. You telling me I was responsible for the Big Bang? Yes, at least on this timeline, and pun intended. The universal constant of your protection of Lucy is so strong it defies all expectations to fulfill itself. So did all these developers love their moms? Good. Good for them for loving their moms. The Gulf War! I must admit, this timeline was one of the hardest to decipher, honestly. You joined forces with Lucy in order to defeat the Antichrist once and for all. Although he had reinforcements and aid in battle from America, the power of the United States government. What? It was a tough fight, honestly, but you managed to conquer him, I think. The cost of your victory was the rest of the universe, though. Themis. But now you could be with Lucy, I think, forever. Thanks to my intervention, you achieved your deepest desire. Themis, this girl doesn't even look like Lucy. What are you talking about? This must be like a joke timeline from God, you know? God, not a pretend like you. Hey! Yo! What? Why are you insulting me? The All-Father rests after his creation complete. He does not dictate nature. Besides, what is the fun of those events for you to consider them a joke? Come on, like the power of the United States government, it's a joke. The Antichrist was the president of the United States once in a timeline. Okay, that is more realistic. I mean, I guess it happened in 2016, but like the president is one person. What does it mean to use the power of the government? Did the Congress attack me in space? The United States of America is the most powerful nation on Earth, its government being a representative democracy. Boy, even upon agreement, people lose part of their free will when depending on others to fight for their interests. This loss of free will, loss of guide was a powerful weapon against Lucy in its nature. Right, so please change the tape, go back to Lucy. Okay. She doesn't even look like her! Variants are common! When observing all timelines, you just met the variant Lucia moments ago. Fine. It makes sense. Okay. If the universe was destroyed when I fought the Antichrist, how is this girl just like a regular human? How does she breathe? What does she eat? I verified the desire to eat hamburgers. But there's nothing! How can we get some burgers if there's no universe? You're infused with Lucy, who'll soon become Gaia, the energy of life itself. I imagined you would create the ingredients using that energy. Wheat, tomato, lettuce, soy... I hope my happy endings are not all like that. There are some other traditional endings for you if you want, you slag, you know, just saying. Fine, sorry, my bad for giving you a happy ending, ugh. Typical moms, not happy with anything. I bet you're not even happy because your daughter is not a doctor, huh? So much pressure, don't you think? This was a fight for the ages! At that particular timeline, I disguised myself in order to understand the power of Kronos. But as I watched you persevering while knowing the Antichrist would soon ask you to end your own existence, I acted impulsively, enchanting your sword and allowing you to smite the Antichrist down. Hell yeah, he had it coming, fucking atrocity. As I helped you with my Meow Meow powers, Kronos would soon uncover my true nature. I warned you about this involvement with the Antichrist, but the choice to confront him was yours alone. Wait, what? Kronos was involved with the Antichrist? How? I mean, he helped me go to the past. You'd soon understand the truth of that timeline. It was a doozy. There's a missing video here. What, the developers forgot to finish game? Back home, I risked my fate revealing the true intentions of Kronos, yet you did not listen. Went home believing Lucy would be there as the Antichrist was no more. You fell on his trap, bared in his lap. Kronos transformed your previous home in a distorted maze. This can't be true. I know Kronos, he's not evil. You have to choose again. Up the stairs or down the stairs. I know. Which one do we have? We have the basement, because that one worked. The one in the attic didn't work. In fact, the one in the attic so didn't work that, like, we have no explanation for it. You went downstairs, towards the basement. Kronos wanted to restore his status quo with the Antichrist, so he began the destruction of the timeline. This would restore the state of all beings to their inception, all their memories would be gone. And though I did not fit the solution for the corruption, I learned facts I could not forget. Using all my energy, I invoked Ouroboros, an entity who links timeline and endings with timeline beginnings. It would help me travel to this new timeline while maintaining who I was. However, I would need to trick Kronos again into believing I was the god of order. I had to hide my true nature as a being of Gaia by being a cat, meow. What's this? You're eating Kronos? Hey, a guy has needs. I attacked and retrieved the force of order, which resides within him, burying my Gaia core. It's disgusting! As a token of my gratitude for killing the Antichrist, I asked Ouroboros to also save you and Lucy from there. It could only take you to a timeline long forgotten where time itself was in stasis. Fine. What about here? We don't talk about that one. Please don't look over there. We don't know what the fuck happened with that one, okay? Man, we don't know anything, honestly, in life. This. And then we went to split over here. This event once again proves your resilience. The Antichrist and his partners returned to prehistoric times. But your mind kept fighting back to regain control of your body. I guess it's the least my brain could do after accepting to be the Antichrist host. And King Kronos. Kronos did manage to contact you back, though, a Kronos from another timeline. Oh, Kronos, this is the god of time I know. With his aid, you were able to navigate around the mental trapping, sorry, not rental, of the Antichrist. Though his help was limited, with 3 powerful artifacts from your memory, you could cast one final spell. You could stop the Antichrist on the prehistory or return back to your daughter. If what you're showing me is really true, I feel sorry for that me. She can't catch a break. Neither can I, honestly. Blue light. Your body is anime. I mean yours again, though. You find yourself on prehistory, far behind your conventional porch or what did it say? Face. Are you sure this body is mine? It's kind of hot. I mean, it looks very possessed to me. It decayed with the Antichrist influence, however this proved to be extremely beneficial. As Rangda confided you, the red candles used in their powerful ritual were gone. This was not my doing. The demon Elric took the candles away. I still used the opportunity for my advantage. Who's that girl? She seems distant. She was one of the few remaining humans on that timeline and my first angel. I manipulated her into producing blue candles and giving them to you when time came. Those had such inscriptions which corrupted the ritual and converged all the forces of chaos onto me. I could become the agent of chaos. On his place, I'll guarantee the corruption never occurred. The force of chaos was uncontrollable. It escaped from my grasp and its raw power destroyed the whole timeline. But there were fundamental changes I achieved. Elric helped Gaia on his final breaths, and with that once the timeline anomaly redeemed itself into a familiar face for you. Wait, you're saying this demon Elric becomes my Elric? Elric Ezra? Oh, I knew it! Oh, see, it's all interconnected! Yeah, the left side of the game was like so much better. Fate may surprise even the most attentive. See, I knew it. I called it. If it could start again. Kronos did as he chose and brought you back to your home. Although you could not believe your journey, you had to check for yourself Kronos had truly died. Hey, Themis, why is your sound so different? Shut the fuck up, my throat hurts. I can't voice act anymore. You and Lucy headed towards the video store. She's taking Lucy to the store? No, she's run the opposite side of trouble. The path did not present any dangers apart from a few Canadians, but your body is still overflowing with the force of chaos. Rangda and Elric on their animal-esque shape were no match to your skillfulness. And as you entered the store, the Antichrist awaited your arrival? No, can't be seen. Of course not. You killed the Antichrist, you refused all of his false choices, you achieved your desire. You and Lucy lived on this timeline. I wish I had all this power here. You're infinitely more powerful on this current point of timeline. I'll soon reveal your potential. Yeah, take your sweet ass time, man. Okay, that's a broken tape. Did I visit all the timelines here? No, I think these ones I didn't. Looptown. My favorite children's show. You confronted the animals in crossing Kronos on the halls of time. This was the best given circumstance. He knew I helped you fight the Antichrist and did not hesitate to punish me. If he knew my true nature of the corruption of Gaia, he would choose an appropriate penalty. Fortunately, his punishment was more torture than the one I helped, materializing your darkest thoughts. Yeah, this is the graveyard where my husband Ezra was buried. I was afraid I won't be able to protect Lucy alone. And now she's gone. You're human. Without guidance, you cannot react against a cosmic force, let alone forces allied. They fear the interference I caused on the timeline, though they do not know the culprit. They believe it was Gaia itself rebelling against their power, and the response was to enslave free will. The Antichrist frightened the heart, and Kronos manipulated the mind. It is the sole motive Kronos fell for my disguise. He wanted the God of Order to control mankind. And when confronted with his demise, he offered you a new timeline that would undo all my progress. You could choose to kill Kronos or be reborn, but I had already failed my fate. Oh no, why? The unraveling. There was no turning back. Kronos began the destruction of the timeline to stop our progress. But we did not fall for the trappings of the corruption. It was time to kill him. From this event forward, only two possibilities emerge. You ignore my advice and end up dooming your daughter to live alone in a timeless universe, or you choose my path. You use the artifact of time to become the new god of time and save Lucy forever. I became the god of time. I would have taken this power. It would have been easier than helping you. Though I felt you deserved your daughter. So you're saying there's a universe out there where I have Lucy and I'm a god? Yes, and multiple variants in which end up in a similar manner. As a god of time, you could use your powers to live with Lucy forever. It can't be true! My dream! You may now understand the value of my proposal. Alone. Once again, you did not listen to my advice, you stupid broad. It didn't surprise me, because I know this event too well. This is the moment that the Antichrist gave you the sickening choice. You end up your end and my beginning. The corruption of Gaia. I'm sorry for you. No one could have predicted the repercussions of your actions. You cannot be sorry. In a certain way, grateful because I was born here? I know, it's just I don't know if I should trust you or not. You seem to be very good at deceiving people. But I understand the pain of trying so hard to do something and still fail in the end. I see, you too like Linkin Park. In the end, I believe the Antichrist felt the same way. He craved chaos as is his nature. And after living in infinite timelines, he might have been as desperate as both of us. Yes. He craved it. It's what the children crave. Some chaos. What lies in wait? In this timeline, the Antichrist is named Damien. Jesus Christ. Okay, okay, so. In this timeline, the Antichrist is named Damien. He and Kronos are aware of my existence. Damien killed Lucy in order to follow my plans, though it was purely a temporary setback. Change this picture, I can't look at it. I apologize, whoops. What do you mean follow your plans? What were you going to do with Lucy? On the timeline, I would never be strong enough to defeat Damien nor Kronos, but I could hinder their progress. I had my influence on the human who worshipped me, Isaiah. Isaiah was summoned to me on the exact place where Kronos entrapped you. Then I gave you enough power to kill them for at least until the next timeline. And soon you had an opportunity to test this power. What are you going to do with Lucy? I'll soon tell you. Now tell me now, shut the fuck up and just watch TVs, woman. There's so many TVs you gotta watch, man. Holy shit, look at all these TVs. You chose to keep the Kronos alive and talk with Damien, a waste of opportunity. Damien explained the painful process of collecting souls, it is true. I collected human souls for they are Gaia energy, the free will which preemits life itself. I needed all Gaia possible to conquer my quest and fix the corruption. You collected souls? That's what you wanted to do with Lucy? Her soul was indeed extremely powerful, it was a shame to lose it. You bastard! I knew you'd not comprehend my reasoning, you stupid broad. And what happened after your husband met with my angels, huh? It will not alleviate your nerves. Ezra, my god, what happened to him? Bitch, I just... man. My angels surrounded the both of you and they were ready to redeem your soul. You had to choose between saving Ezra or retrieving my powers back. Although the act of choosing may not always correspond to the end of obtaining. What? What, are you not happy? Sorry you feel that way, man. My camera can barely work, man. Something. On the timeline, you took my power back from one of my angels. Impressive. Although the cost was the soul of your husband. Ezra. And also, the cost was playing a Moya game in 2023. You survived an onslaught of reanimated corpses. A trick Damien used to slow down my army of angels. And Kronos gave you two choices, to return home and search your daughter, or to kill me. Okay. And which one did we choose? You ran back to your house, the city was in ruins. However, Lucy was still in your house, she was safe. Oh my, she was probably so scared. The both of you escaped the coast, the Antichrist let you run away. He let us run away, but he wanted my Lucy. You ignored his plea to help him, he wanted revenge on you for that. But how could I escape your revenge to him? The reason is that I found you. Who's that man? This was Zaya, he completed his path and now was fully possessed by Uriel, one of my angels. What did he do to us? What did you do? The Antichrist and Kronos were strong on this timeline, I required all Gaia available. You killed us and you still ask my help? You're disgusting, just like the Antichrist. I was naive indeed, though you do not seem to predict by your friend Kronos allowing your death. Just saying. What impressed me the most was your subconscious knowledge of Gaia. For as I absorbed your soul, you almost uncovered my true nature. If you stop thinking about Lucy and rearrange your thoughts for an instant, you stupid broad, you'll discover my true nature as Themis. I wish I discovered you before you to fucking kill you. Not where you achieve your vengeance on a neighbor timeline. Man, moms, am I right or what? Kronos took you to my hideout. You still had the power to kill God, the one I hoped you'd use on the Antichrist. And Kronos knew you would be able to best me at my weakened state. After all, you're the God Huntress, though before you could not kill, you already knew how to hunt. Never say his name again or else I'll shoot the real Huntress. Are you flirting? What's going on here? You should be proud of the legacy inherited from your father. I killed you on this timeline, right? It's enough information for me, let's move on. What? The developers are in a hurry not to explain anything? Okay, yeah, this one. Good fate. You chose to keep Kronos alive and talk with Damien, a waste of opportunity. Oh, right. What happened to Ezra? He dies and he and Kronos are killed by my angels. Shit, you and your fucking angels. My angels also kill you, lol, I'm out. I see, I had no more use to you. Before the Paul session, my angels are humans who follow my orders. I cannot control their actions. But this is not the problem. Of course not the problem to you. Well, what's the problem then? When you die, Gaia interacts directly with you. The life energy, the one we're trying to save? Yes, Gaia reforms your body and offers you the option to kill Damien with Daffy's gun. Or to kill you. Even she thinks you're wrong. Silence! At that point in time, my Damien and I had absorbed too much Gaia energy. The universe was unbalanced. You're linked as the death of one world consecrated into the destruction of all the timelines. Gaia punished the mistakes of decisions, not the goal of my being. And do you want to see your daughter again or not? Fuck you. Did I hit a nerve? Shut the fuck up. You didn't hit anything. You can't hit anything. I did. I killed you in one timeline. Ah! You came to the Holy Halls of God, a previous version of this very place we are right now. It looks very different from here. Time has not been kind to the walls of this palace, man. Don't even talk about it. My angels were ecstatic with your arrival. You know, try to protect me. They were certain you all abdicate your attack. For the savior of Gaia and you were a being of Gaia itself. You did not hesitate to kill me. Serves you well. Hey! I died and all the Gaia energy inside me erupted with such tremendous force the whole universe collapsed, you know? I understand my fundamental mistake. I was tinkering with the many variables I could ever focus on my true fate. You Celestials always tinker too much with our world. Yes, the solution was not to destroy many variables, but to destroy one single constant, you. Oh no. Or your daughter. Oh no! Did I touch a nerve? No, you didn't, I'm a mom! You still had your sitting desire to avenge your daughter. Damien was your target. You sneaked inside his lair after showing people your photo. Cyber Neo New York blah 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 confronted him face to face. His powers were unmatched, even using everything Gaia offered you, which was Gaddafi's gun. You still managed to win. Fuck, how? Didn't Gaia give me a specific power just to kill him? He and I were at war in that timeline, a war to control the energy of life. He learned multiple ways to manipulate Gaia. Your attack strengthened him more than ever. However, he did not foresee the betrayal of Cronus. Cronus was alive? Yes, and he got an awesome beard as well. He butchered him with his Brycer sword. It was a Cronus from another timeline, though. His plans were impressive. He knew Gaia would be absorbed by Damon, so Cronus overloaded his foe with its energy. He wielded a life blade, an artifact from another timeline which helped the genesis of life, the origin of Gaia itself. Damon died, and his death freed all absorbed Gaia at once. The force was too much for the timeline to survive. So another timeline was readily born. Oh, Lucy, what happened to this new timeline? You lived happily with your daughter and your husband. Is that true? But wouldn't you be able to be back again? Damon and I were linked because of all the absorbed Gaia, man. Don't even remind me. He became too weak to fight and so did I, man. Fuck me. Besides, Cronus cared for you until your death after just an eventful life for the ones you love the most, blah. I can't believe it. It might be possible after all. I even had my husband in the hot dickings. Hey! Hey, you don't need to rub it in, just saying. I broke that TV, okay, I can break you, no. Deja void. You killed Cronus on this event, excellent choice. Oh no. As the halls of time collapsed without their master, figments of reality surfaced as harrowing simulacra. I did not think you could survive on this precarious timeline. And still, you were torn between escaping and protecting your daughter's soul. Any lesser being would not think twice to run away. Okay, good for you. By the way, we're missing one TV, I guess. We're missing two TVs. You stayed on the broken timeline, protecting the remains of your daughter. It'll be 10 years of persistence had time not been... time not being destroyed. My god, I spent 10 whole years fighting those? Yeah, time anomalies, yeah, get on with the program. Those beings lost from their original timeline which tried to invade neighbor universes. Demons, angels, ghosts, without the order of Chronos, those time anomalies became very dangerous. Damien find you, you know, he did some, like, Undertale stuff. He asked you to kill me, claiming I robbed him free will. As if I was the one to corrupt Gaia. Though you could still betray him if you had the foresight to do what was right. What, I could shoot him to get two alternate endings that are not here? What, did one of the developers get tired from all the writing? You try to escape from the collapsed timeline and return back to your daughter. Absorb the force of order from Kronos. This will be useful for another timeline. However, at this point, I struggle to even understand what this game was about, to keep the universe from ending or else I'll lose this very power. And what's the clock in the middle of nowhere? This is the heart of the timeline the machine Kronos used to stabilize the flow of time. As you cracked its code and fixed the core, the timeline could be repaired. I sent you a taxi in order to bring you multipass reality. It did much more than I expected from you, though your actions also triggered a previous escape route of Kronos. A train able to send him to another timeline in case of emergency, which used the current timeline's fuel. You're wording this as if I'd take the train that destroys everything. In a few timelines you did. What? You sent me a taxi and you couldn't send me a warning at all? My time was small and focused slowly on restoring the timeline, you stupid bitch. I was also not aware of that the cowardice from the Kronos says. You became the god of time and you don't have time? Sure. Hey, listen, it's easy for you to say words that hurt, Catherine, just saying. Calypso. You entered the train to escape to another timeline. I think I believe this was just a miscommunication problem. The timeline gone, my powers vanished and could not even survive the impact to enter another timeline. You became a lost soul in the end of time, a rather unfitting end for such a journey. This is the excuse we're gonna use for this part of the story that doesn't make any sense. And my mission was far from being completed. It's so weird, it must be like the biggest tragedy could ever happen, yet I feel so detached from all this compression. Do not worry about your humanity. Infinite possibilities fill a soul with meaningless presence. Though, be careful, for Gaia is the free will with a purpose, not the carelessness born out of chaos. Just random words we put here. Angel of Death. On that timeline, you fortunately chose a taxi. Soon you are back to safety. I still needed you to protect me and kill the Antichrist, though I could see the tiredness of your soul. No wonder, so much happened since Wisconsin. Oh, well, you mean Wyoming or Ohio? Why, Wyoming? I always mix those two up places, though I don't know why. I managed to fix a broken timeline, however, that was still too fluid. Many events branch it from this point. Sometimes you killed Damien and had one of my angels possess you. Sometimes you killed me and Damien ruled with the power of Kronos and Gaia at his mercy. And sometimes you killed the reanimated corpse of your daughter. Then you... yeah, I know, these are cut features. You then returned home and found the live Lucy, recovered her from there. Though the other Catherine saw this as kidnapping. You created a time loop where not Damien, but you took Lucy away from yourself. I kidnapped Lucy from me? Yeah, I know, this timeline became too overlapped, honestly. It was pretty unusable to fix the corruption of Gaia. By the way, in case you don't understand, we're trying to say the corruption of Gaia is making fun of the developers for making a mess with what we gave them such a simple task, and yet they still complicated the lore. Though I learned much about the power of Kronos, i.e. programming the force of order. Remember to always syntax your code. Where am I? In the pure darkness? Okay, there we go. Lore done. Have we learned something today, kids? No. Let me try to understand what's going on. There's an energy inside all of us named Gaia, right? Yeah, sure, let's go with that, honestly. The force of life itself. And you are a Gaia from another universe? I'm a being made of Gaia, just like you are. Though you're able to enjoy your free will, while I have been explicit purpose to be. I'm not Gaia itself. Gaia is energy from that rarely has a physical manifestation. I guess, you know, an orb is the easiest thing I can be. Unlike the Antichrist and Kronos, the vessels for the forces of chaos and order, respectively. Okay, and you want me to help you fix a problem they caused? Yes! Oh my god, finally, thank you. You may see how the corruption of Gaia affected your past throughout the ages. You just need to check the displays I organized this very room. There's no rush, you can walk towards the end of the hall whenever you feel ready. Oh, Cat. What have you gotten yourself into? Are you feeling pity for yourself? What about my situation, huh? I'm a giant eyeball. I can't even afford mom pants. Mom pants? Do you think they make mom pants for pyramids? Kronos Part 2, the cat. Kronos. No, this is merely a view from a single point in time where he awaits your arrival. And what am I going to do here? Well, you will ask his help to go back in time and stop the conjuration of the Antichrist. To save Lucy. Okay, we got it. Yeah, precisely. After all those branches, all those interventions, this very moment remains unchanged. This event is a universal constant as you are, though from a different nature than yours. All possibilities from the convergence into this occurrence, and from this occurrence, all the possibilities branch out into the future. The whole universe bends its will to this universal constant to happen. If anything were to change on this single event, all timelines would adapt themselves to it. I'm certain it is the only solution. C.H.A.I.N.G.E.D, you must kill Kronos on this moment in time. Wait, what? No way! First of all, Kronos is my friend. Didn't you hear everything? He fights you on most timelines! I don't believe you, even though I've seen it. And besides that, he's a god, you can't just kill him. It's true that the Force of Order would try to heal itself. Kronos will be reborn on a new timeline. But what if we cause an irreparable damage to it? Oh no, so this is what the anchor is for, to kill? Not kill, end. The anchor of fates can sink any fate in the sea of nothingness. Its metal was the raw material that the Antichrist used when creating the button to end you. To kill Kronos with the anchor of fates, and he ceases to be in all timelines on all universes. And with this new universal constant in place, he can never give you the choice that corrupts Gaia. But he's my only hope to save Lucy. I'll give you Lucy if you do my bidding. Why don't you do it then? Aren't you that cat on his lap? Why does it have to be me? I'm vastly superior to any human being, however I'm still made out of Gaia. I cannot touch the artifact for I'm a being of free will and the anchor is in position of destiny. Why can I touch it? What, C.H.A.I.N.G.E.D? I just told you. When you presented the button, your fate sank. Even we in the past, you already have no future. You are unbound. I understand I asked too much of you. And honestly, I think confused myself, but justice must be achieved by any means. Save Gaia, save Lucy, save yourself. Okay, bitch, listen. Just do what I say and things will be okay. C.H.A.I.N.G.E.D is the only choice. Don't you daughter or no? No! What? Lucio! Mom, I didn't know what Mr. Guacamole over there told you. But don't trust him, I'm sure it's bullshit. Oh, glaucoma, not guacamole, sorry. I told her the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth. Oh yeah? Did you tell her that you sucked human souls from innocent people? Yeah, I indeed, they're getting energy. I had the best strong enough to fix the corruption. Ah! Shut up! You just want to kill Kronos and Demon and take all their power to yourself. If this is what it takes. Mom, this anchor is the only thing that can kill him. Remember what I told you about the singularity point the moment you go to talk to Kronos? If you kill him there, he's going to die forever. He's disguised as Kronos' cat. So, it's all true. Mom is a TV. Mom, is that you? What? I have no future. I'll never have Lucy. Mom, we need to save the Macroverse. Save the Macroverse or save yourself? Ah! Tell her the truth. What? What truth? Why, even my son is manipulating me. He is not just a Lucy from another dimension. He is from the universe without C.H.A.I.N.G.E.D, the universe born from the corruption. As I approach my fate, his universe slowly fades. Is that true, Lucio? You need to kill him! You're our only hope! Star Wars? Ugh, I comprehend the will of Gaia will be honored. C.H.A.I.N.G.E.D, but there's more than one choice after all. What? What? No, there is no choice! You kill Kronos and live with Lucy you know and love. No, C.H.A.I.N.G.E.D! Or you kill me and sacrifice yourself for a Lucy you can never reach. Mom! Ah! It's time to try. Well. Look who's back after all this time. How can I help you, C.H.A.I.N.G.E.D? Wait, something's wrong. Oh, my cat. Here, my. Catherine. Where do you find this? Who gave you the anchor of fate and why am I upside down? Options! Hit the cat or hit the man! Going once, going twice, going 3 times. What do we do? Hit the cat, hit the man, hit the cat, hit the man, hit Kronos and Kronos, and you with the ball going once, going twice, going 3 times, hit Kronos, me, tell me so, Kronos to me, so what do we do? Hit the cat, hit the cat, hit the cat! Is my son wearing less clothes now? Choices! I choose your path. By the eyeball. Infinite noodle. Left click to fire, suspense doom by the brightest avenue. Although I prefer the electric avenue, and I don't know infinite noodles. Which I think is a lie, there's no such thing as infinite noodles, otherwise all the students would eat that all day. Oh my Catherine, who gave you the anchor of fate? I know a friend of yours, Kronos. We had an interesting conversation. Meow! All those things I heard, I need to save Lucy no matter what. I don't understand, Cat. I thought we were business partners. You're right, Kronos. No! Meow! Tim, it's always known something was wrong. Let's end this now. You two small rats think you can stop me? Hey, I can help. Cat, take this gun, let's shoot this flying Cyclops. But before shooting, pick up an hourglass. While frozen, Themis will be able to protect himself. Hold on. Are you guys just gonna... There. Help protect me! Yeah? Okay, hold on. Okay, there. Oh no, the chains broke! Congratulations, Cat. You defeated Themis. But now you have to decide. Are you going to help me or Kronos? Who made this game? I don't know. Infinite Noodles. I think Infinite Noodles ran out of noodles while making his noodly game. You know, maybe it's for noodle coding. Help Kronos. I'm not gonna help somebody who doesn't know how to wear a jacket. Inspect. By Mick or Mike. Double Z to move. Okay. Bryce Butcher and Fever Dream Johnny help them. And that's it. It doesn't even have a title. What, you guys were in a hurry not to write down the title of the game? What is it? Okay, I guess we'll never find out because it doesn't even have a rating. Okay, let's go. Oh, it's called Rebirth. Oh. Sure. I guess it is some kind of rebirth.
You have summoned me, the full and true form of the Antichrist, Metadamian. The path you took to get here was so undeniably ridiculous that only the dumbest pea-brain freak could arrive here. Your decisions threaded the needle of causality to create a scenario for me to be born into, instantly consuming all who would oppose me with no effort. And I don't even know what causality means. I just came up with it because it sounded cool. Okay, you and your universe die now. Goodbye.
I help Kronos. I end up in an ending where there is nothing, the devil just appears, has some low quality dialogue that I could barely hear without any subtitles, and then it just ends. I mean, I'm just saying, was it too hard to even put subtitles in there? What happened to the subtitles? Okay, maybe I'll help my luchador son. Is this Putin? Ben Drury? Enter to start, left click to interact.